Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Paul Techie Official. So today we want to look at how to get started as a freelancer. So basically we're going to look at 5 steps that you want to take to get started with your freelance journey. So what is freelancing? So freelancing basically refers to working independently as an independent contractor. Contrary to what it's believed is that all freelancers are online or remote workers, which is not the case. So, what defines a freelancer is the fact that they are working independently. So, they are going after contracts, working independently as a company. So, what do you need to get started as a freelancer? So number one, you need to learn a skill. So you need to learn a skill. Get a skill to learn, let's say, like coding or copywriting. So basically, the world today is on a point that you don't work for hours to be paid, or you're not paid for the hours that you are working, but the values that you are adding to a company. So let's say you have this garbage collector that is coming to collect this garbage from your home. So why do you pay that garbage collector? It's because there is some value he's adding to you. So he's kind of taking your problems and making that problem theirs. So who wouldn't love when you take their problems away? So basically, you need a skill. So this skill is what you're going to use to solve a problem. So it's all about solving problems in the end. So in the extra, you need that skill that you need so that you can go and figure out certain problem that people are facing. Then from there, you use the skill so that you can solve a particular problem. So you need to start by learning a skill that is required or that is trending. Because at the moment we have coding, so you can learn coding, you can learn online writing, you can learn copywriting. So these are some of the skills that you can learn so that you can help solve particular problem within companies. So maybe let's say you have a company that needs a website. So you won't be able to deliver the website if you don't have a skill of web design. So possibly you will need that skill. So the first thing, this is the most important thing that most people kind of jump away from it. So you find people, let's say they want to start a freelance business, but they don't have that skill that is required. So you want to be a freelancer, but now you don't have the skill, then you end up saying you're not getting clients, but the problem starts with not having the required skill set. So number one, learn a skill. Then number two, set up a portfolio of yourself. So have a portfolio. It can be a website that has things about you or a bio about you. So you can set up a small website whereby you can have your skills listed or the projects that you've done listed, because clients will want to know if you've done past jobs in related tasks that they want to give you. So it doesn't have to be from past client. You can have your side hustle or your side projects. You can include that in your portfolio and say, I've worked on this. Maybe if it's about coding, you can create an e-commerce system and say, this is a project that I've done. So it doesn't necessarily has to be a client-based project. It can be a side project. So let's say if you are a carpenter, for example, and you want to venture into freelancing, whereby you want to be an independent contractor. So maybe if you've not got clients to showcase your business, you can start by creating stuffs for yourself. Let's say by creating a table for yourself, creating a bed for yourself. Then when a client comes, you can say, these are some of the works that I've done. So necessarily it doesn't need to be a client-based project. So you can create a project, a side project for yourself, which you use to show clients what you are capable of. So nowadays there are lots of ways to create this portfolio. It doesn't need to be a website. You can go to LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a platform, is a social media platform for professionals. So if you're a professional out there, you have to have a LinkedIn profile whereby you list some of the works that you do. You can list the skills, the certifications that you've got, where you've worked before. You can list them in LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is another place where also employers go to look for contractors. So it will be of great advantage if you have a LinkedIn profile. So number three, set up your working environment. So working environment, I mean, where do you want to base your work, or what times are you willing to work? Because realize that as a freelancer, you won't be working with a boss. So meaning you have to set up everything for yourself. You have to set up the working hours. You have to set up where you will be working from. So all these, they are usually catered on an employee basis. But now as a contractor, it's very difficult because there is no one pushing you to the very end to deliver a job, or to start to come up with the time that is required. So, as a freelancer or as an independent contractor, you have to time manage yourself. So, you have to be very disciplined in terms of time, in terms of where you are supposed to be. So, set up a working environment. Start by setting up the place where you will be working from. So, don't just be working from anywhere. Yeah, you can work from anywhere as a freelancer, but it will be best if you have a place where you can say, my workshop, this is my workstation. So set up like us. If you have a place where you can say, my workshop, this is my workstation. So set up like a workstation. It can be a table, a chair. If you are working online, you can have a laptop and also internet connectivity, that is for working online. For those that are, let's say, in a day-to-day activity that is not online, let's say carpenter, for example, so you'll mind to have a workshop somewhere, or you are an electrician, so you can set up a small workshop whereby you do all your stuff from. Once you get a contract from, and that is where you begin from. If you are a programmer, for example, that is set up a desk, a table. I mean, you can set up a table, a chair, and also you'll need to have a laptop and also net connectivity. So that will be a good start, and you need to be disciplined in terms of time. So set the times that you are willing to work, because as a freelance or as a freelancer, you are your own boss. So there is no one who will be ringing the bell for you that it is 8 a.m. You need to go to work. So you have to have self-discipline. Number four, target, find your target clients. Where do you expect to get your clients from? That is one question you should be asking yourself. So if you are not working online, meaning you are expecting to do a lot of physical market. So you are supposed to go for clients physically, to have that face-to-face action. Meaning you have that times and how you do that physical marketing. But when you are online freelancer, it means your clients are online. So you need to make sure you have access to internet and IT where your clients found. Because right now we have good platforms, let's say platforms like Upwork, platforms like platforms like France, you have big so you can identify one of those platforms whereby you see most of the works that are related to your skill are being posted. So let's say, for example, you can go to Upwork if you are a web designer, if you are a developer, if you are dealing with tech-related stuff. I prefer Upwork. People's Barrow is also not a bad option. Freelance is also not a bad option. But my best at the moment is Upwork. So you can go over to those platforms and create a profile yourself. By creating a profile, create a good profile, because your profile is actually the image of your business as an independent contractor, because that is the first thing the client will go after, so that they say, who is this person that we want to work with. So make sure that your profile explains yourself in terms of the skills that you are willing to bring on board, the problems that you are willing to solve as a contractor. So all those. So from there you can start in proposals from those platforms. So that is one thing you need to work on. So I'll be having a video that is specifically focusing on Upwork, or you can check out my previous videos, find some videos that is touching specifically on to get started Upwork and how to send proposals, all that I've worked with them in my previous videos. So number 5, take action. So taking action now is process of, let's say, sending proposals out there, going to meet clients face to face, doing field marketing, doing digital marketing. So you have to take action, because you sit there and wait for them to find you. So the person to find the client, not the client to find you. So once you found a client, you want to give your all, because it's your first time. If it's your first client, you want to give your all, so that this client can be willing for a long-term relationship, and will also be a good start whereby they will be, let's say, referring you to other clients. So thank you guys. So those are the 5 things that you should consider when you are starting out as a freelance. So thank you for watching this video. Please don't mind to hit up the subscribe button, and also like and share this video, so that we can spread the freelance gospel. Thank you. See you